Hi. A YouTube user with avoidant personality disorder, like me, inspired me to make this video. His YouTube name is Avoidant Monkey. Thank you. Here goes. So, I've known that I have AVPD for several years now, without really receiving treatment for that in particular, and I've only recently been diagnosed with having bipolar 2. I must admit that getting the second diagnosis explains a lot. I feel like I know myself better knowing there's at least 3 versions of me. You'd think getting a diagnosis like that would feel chaotic, but it feels more like finding order in the chaos I am living in. I'm hoping that when I am hypomanic or depressed, that I'll have at least a somewhat easier time holding onto myself. And that is also why I'm starting to write again. I only know one person with the same 2 diagnoses that I have. Hawk, I've only just met her and it is over the internet. It has helped me tremendously. So I admit that I hope to meet more. I'm also an adult child of an alcoholic, ACO, so I guess 3rd time's a charm. For many years I've had friends with bipolar, and yet I never suspected myself to have it. Having AVPD already makes my mood change a lot depending on what is happening around me. I'm extremely caught up in reacting to other people's state of mind or direct emotions. And by reacting I guess I really mean shutting down. Unless they are close friends that I trust will let me know if something is wrong, or the internet, apparently. Even if I am by myself gaming and on voice chat, I have my brain on kind of a high wire setting, even doing fun stuff takes a lot of energy. Point being that even without bipolar in the picture, I will be a lot about feelings instead of thinking. If someone in the room is happy, I will double the happy, or I will become anxious, even scared of the person if someone is sad, upset, or angry, even if it isn't directed at me, causing me to shut down and look like I just don't care. This is a reaction pattern I've developed because of the environment that I grew up in, leading me to develop AVPD. Ironically, this sometimes leads people to treat me like I need to be taken care of, or protected against their emotions, but that is not true. What I need is clear, but friendly delivered constructive advice or criticism. This way I know where I have them and I can feel safe from unpredictable criticism. I've had smaller diagnoses as social anxiety disorder and chronic depression. So earlier I used to view my not depressed periods as my normal or even yay, I'm not depressed anymore and I stopped caring what people think, but in retrospect I can see that those were hypomanic times in my life. The way that my AVPD seems to kick in on it all, is that I've either been too depressed to do the things I want, or too energetic to do anything because I need to do it all at once. It's not so easily explained, but I hope it makes sense after all. I've just started therapy for my bipolar. Hopefully after I know my mood's better and I'm more stable, I can get help for my AVPD while working on the problems I have with being an adult child of an alcoholic on my own. As I mentioned earlier, I haven't had therapy for AVPD before. I got that diagnosis after many years in therapy for social anxiety and depression. My main issue have been that I keep dropping out of the things that might have helped me stop dropping out of things. Irony much. Knowing now that I have bipolar, makes it more understandable why I suddenly had a harder time to keep on fighting when I didn't really have anything happening in regards to my AVPD. So the hopes are running in my favor these days.